This is Bruce
and Melissa
from North Star Games, and you're watching Dice Squad.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dice Squad. I am Marshall Dice, also as Adam Campbell.
General Dice, Todd Evangelista.
And this is Dice Squad, the only show where there is
a master of the elements.
Fire,
yes.
Water, and air. Mm-hmm. A long time ago, the four nations lived in harmony. And then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Huh. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop him.
Wow.
But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Huh.
And today we are covering the game Masters of the Elements.
No, we're not. We're covering the game Master the Elements.
I took the.
It's a verb, not a noun.
I didn't see the.
And then. Yeah, also, I'm not seeing what you're talking about. But anyways, it's a cute little abstract game. We need to make a little caveat here. We were given this game free, so I guess it's a paid promotion.
Sweet.
But whereas my opinion is not for sale, I can't say that for everyone. And thing is, we want to mention that these people who created this game and who are putting this game out are super nice. They are so nice. I've emailed back and forth. They have helped me out. They have gone through step by step to help me do the game. They asked me my opinion of the production of the game right away. Oh, they're very nice people. So
very cool.
In any case, this is an abstract game. So if you're not into abstract games, maybe that's something to watch. And one-page rules. Although the rules that you got were different from mine. They included a whole thing that sounded like a anime or something. I don't know.
I was quoting Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Oh, I love that 3D. Anyhow, so the name of the game is Master the Elements, and it's put out by www.hillsofstonebury.com. Actually, that's the website. Hills of Stonebury is the company. And they kickstarted this, and they put it together, and I think it looks quite good. But you get tokens. They're double-sided tokens. We'll talk about that in a bit. The goal of this game, we're going to play 4 rounds. We've played 2 rounds already, and the score is 22-27, so it's very close. And in this game, you can really rack up points and come back from a deficit. In the box, they give you the tokens, they give you the playmat, they give you these cards, and the instructions and a score pad. So we're gonna bring the camera in. Bring the bring the camera in. Bring it in. That's good. Anyhow, so these are your tokens. That you're going to mix up. Remember, they're double-sided. We mixed them up already. We put them out. Each of us have been dealt 1 card. This card is going to tell us which element we favor. Now, let's just look at one. This is an air element. So if you, at home, had that one, at the end of the round, for every token you had on the air elemental space, you would get 1 point. So if you have 2 elements listed on your card, like fire and water, at the end of the round, you get to pick which one you want to score. So if there's not too much on water, but there's a lot on fire, and you can choose, you choose the fire. So we had that problem last time because you had the one, and I was working for water, and you were working for water, and with 2 players working for water, there was a ton of things on there.
That is correct.
So anyhow, this is up to 4 players, and we're going to go through the rules. We're going to have to go a little slow because what you're basically doing is you're taking these tokens and you're stacking them on the game board in the appropriate area. But there's a little bit of a wrinkle because look at this guy. He's got all 4 elements on him. That allows you to steal. There's other ways to steal too, but that's what you're doing. You're not just stacking those tokens. You're moving them around and stealing them. All right? So, okay, I know who I am again. All right, now we're going to start things off a little bit here, and I'll go through the rules. You can stack an elemental token from the table onto its matching game board area. Boom, like that. You can stack an element token from the table on top of any matching element pile. Boom, like that. You can stack an element pile from the game board on top of any matching element pile. So if you had this, you could just go boom, now we got a 4 stack. Now we're talking about stealing. That's when it gets a little more difficult. You can steal a pile by stacking an elemental token from the table onto any elemental pile, making a new pile that matches the height of any other token on the game board. So watch this. Let's say the person had 2 fires, 2 and a 1, and you just had this 1 air here, but you want more. You're going to go ahead, put that on there. Now, this is the same stack as this, size-wise. You bring it over to your area. But why can't you do this? Because there's nothing on the board then that's 3 high. This one, 2 high, you can steal it. All right? That's the first way to steal. Second way to steal is to take a pile by stacking any 2 piles together to result in a new pile that matches the height of any other pile on the game board. Same thing as we were doing, it just is a little bit more this pile plus that pile. So let's say we had this and this. I'm going to take this pile, put it over there. Boom, they're 3 and 3. You take it. Then you can steal a pile by stacking a master element token on top, or a pile with the master element token on top of it, on any pile on the game board. So if this were the case, now you could take that and go like that, or you go like that and oh no, that one has to be earth. But this way, you can go like this and that and move it to water because it doesn't matter.
Sounds good.
All right. And you can steal a pile by stacking any element pile on the game board or any element token from the table onto a pile with the master element token on it. That's what I did the last bit when I put the earth on top of that. That's enough. We're going to play it and probably get some things wrong, but you'll see.
Okay.
All right. And why don't you go first there, because this I don't know. It doesn't say how to decide who goes first. I think it's a big deal since the person who plays the last token is going to get 5 points. But so I'm winning by 5 points. So we'll see. I'm going to go with put an air right there. A lot of air out there. A lot of air. I'm stacking it up. Put a water. Nope, can't do it because no. See, look, this one you put here, that's 3. There's no 3 here. If you wanted to do that and move it over,
then
yes,
I will do that instead.
Because there's 2 and 2 and 2. You have a lot of 2s.
I got you now.
Now, if I wanted to put this here, then next time you could do a 3. So I'm going to put that there. See how that works out. See how that works out for us.
Okay.
Oh, he stole that one. Oh, my gosh. He's got to be Earth, though, right? I got to imagine he's Earth. So I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to go like this and take it back.
But wait a minute.
This is 3 high. This is 3 high. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll take...
All right, and that's one of the things you got to watch. Don't spin the token around. Nope, can't do it that way. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Okay, so that's 3 high. That's 3 high. That's 2 high. I'll put a water out. See how it goes. And you might be wondering, why are we avoiding this master element piece? Because it can be stolen pretty easily. So we want to have that at the end. All right, we got a 4, we got a 1. Okay. And I'm going to go like this. Boom, boom.
Oh, no.
Okay, what are you going to do? What you going to do
Oh, no.
when they come for you?
Well, then I'm going to go like that and take it back.
All right, I'm going to go like that and take it back. That's what I just said. All right, okay, that's pretty high. That's a pretty high one. This one is 8 high. 8 high. This one is 5, that's 2. Oh, I'll put out of water. Interesting. Interesting. 6 and 8. So I will put out another water. I'll put a 2 there. See, as you go, it gets a little harder to figure. But now that's 8 high, as is that. Okay. And I'll go ahead and take it. All right. And I got the last one. There you go. And so, which one I was? Oh, good. I was fire. I thought I
Couldn't tell.
Well, I might have messed up. You don't know. And you were Earth. So you got 2 points, and I got, let's see.
A bajillion.
So that's 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, plus 5, 23. All right. And so you'd go on like that for one more round. And it can swing. It can swing. We're pretty close.
Well,
we were pretty close until that
I
one.
gotta tell you, General, I got some flaws with this game.
Well, that's what we're here to do.
Like
We're
you
here
said,
to
you know,
review.
my review could be bought. Boy, howdy, I got some flaws with this game, and I got some problems.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's the thing.
All
There
right.
needs to be an even set as to how many earth, water, fire, and air tokens need to be distributed, because right off the bat, when we started this game, there were
Interesting.
only like, what, 2,
Uh-huh.
3 earth tokens that I could choose from, and I'm like, if I'm at a disadvantage and there's like
Yeah.
a bajillion fire out, that's where
Uh-huh.
that was that.
It's also, well, we just threw them out. It's kind of hard to really randomize what comes out of there.
If we
The
were
way
doing,
to randomize it is to get a bag.
well, that's what I
and
was
to
going to say. If
pull.
there was a bag that was
And then
included, and you would like put these in like a
Yeah.
bag and like we're able to pick them
Yeah,
out.
but then they're double-sided, so if you can,
You mean
you'd
the-
have
the-
to be
the one that-
blindfolded or not looking to put them
But
out.
I mean, but like even with that, I mean, some of them aren't.
Uh-huh.
I mean, some of them are, some of them aren't.
That's right.
It's all about what do you land on? Like when you pull
Uh-huh.
this out, this is fire. Okay, we're making
All right,
fire.
let me suggest this, because they did this on a Kickstarter. They're hoping to do another edition. What if? No, wait. Well, let's talk about this first.
Okay.
What do you think of the production?
Production-wise, I mean, as I
Do
quoted,
you like these tokens?
I mean, I like talking about all 4 elements because it talks about Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is a great show. If you haven't watched it yet, generally, talk
Oh.
about.
Are we doing recommendations already?
No, not in the recommendations yet, but I'm just
Okay.
talking about, the fact it talks about the 4 elements and how everything's in harmony.
Mm-hmm.
I
Where's
like
lightning? I don't see
there,
lightning.
well, that's fire. It's
Okay,
it's cold
gotcha,
fire, so you got to
gotcha.
watch the show.
All right.
I mean, I think the tokens look okay. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I
They're
use a
they're
little more-
laminated. They're laminated wooden tokens, and what I'm noticing is some of the paint is not on there as well as maybe they could be.
I
So,
mean, the game board could be bigger.
yeah, could be. And that could be easily solved by having a 4-fold game board.
Yeah.
Like we saw. I don't know if you remember this. This was a couple weeks ago. We did a Stratego, and that was a 4-fold board. But if you had a 4-fold board here, boom, boom, boom. And if this were 4 times the size, yeah, okay, I can see that.
But I mean, the simplicity
see
is
that.
nice. It's easy to graph. It's
It
not
has an insert, but I sleeved my cards, so my cards don't really fit in there anymore. But I found a way to make them fit. Also, if they did something, maybe there's a slot for this, and if they put the 2 there, they could open this up. What if they had one-sided? All these were one-sided, and it just said master the elements or something, or MTE. Let's say it said MTE on this side, so that way you would, pull them out. There would be double the amount, and maybe it was in a bag, and you just pulled out half, So I don't know. That could be a way to do it, and then there would be room here to put in more slots to hold them. Any case, that's one way.
But definitely, a fun, casual game.
Oh yeah, it's
pretty easy.
It's built for family fun. Do you think that you would play it with your family?
Sure, absolutely.
See, now my family, I would never be able to get them to play. This is an abstract game. They're not into it. I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to play. I can play with my friends pretty easily. I'm not too into myself the abstract games, but I thought it's okay. I mean, and also would I like push this game on somebody like we got to play this game? I don't think I would. But if somebody said let's try this game out, yeah, and it's like a 20-minute game.
Yeah.
30-minute game tops.
Yeah.
And so for that, but let's say you had double the amount of these. You had a bag. You pulled out half of them. The next game, you pull out the next half. So that way, oh man, I was fire and I got maybe you could even keep the same card for the next time. I don't know. I think the secret though, oh my gosh, it's a secret card. What about that? What if we did? You get 2 cards, and I get 2 cards, and then as we see what comes out, I pick. You can pick which one.
I mean, there's definitely many different possibilities
Yeah,
to this.
there's
I mean,
so if you want to try it at home, it's not that expensive of a game. It's very very reasonably priced, especially for what you're getting. So if you want to try it at home, and then feel free to maybe make some homebrew rules, try it out, test it out. So, but I thought it was fine.
yeah.
I
So
thought it
on a
was fine.
scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, how would you rate this?
I'd say a 6.
6.
Yeah, 6. And that's not. Don't think of it in terms of A, B, C, D. Think of it in terms of in the middle of the pack. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I would match your score. I give it a 6.5. 6.5 out of 10.
you think so? Yeah. And I could be talked into 6.5 because the people are so nice who made the game. So I'm trying to keep my.
I think that's been like the 7th time you said how nice these people.
Oh,
are.
they are so nice though. So
I was gonna say, did they make you cookies?
they.
Did they?
Hello, Hills of Stonebury. If you could send me those cookies as soon as you can. No,
Did they make you a sweater?
No, but they were very. Their customer service people are very easy to work with. I think. If they make more games, I think they're going to be a good company to deal with. You love apples to apples.
I do.
And we were at Origins. I don't know if it was. It might have been before you started coming to Origins, but I got to meet that whole family that made Apples to Apples, and they were again very nice. And they went on to do a lot of stuff, and then they got bought out by Hasbro, and they live in mansions now. Each one of them, even the baby. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. But anyways, we met them. We talked to them. They're very nice, and that's the same kind of feel that this group has too.
Gotcha. Well,
so you say 6.5, I say 6. So we're pretty close in the ballpark. It's a fine little game. If you want to give it a try, it's not that expensive. So if you're looking for something new, give it a go.
and on that note, I know I need to go master some more elements just like you.
Yeah.
We need to continue our avatar training.
And a blue person, and
Again, not the show. You gotta
Upsidasium.
gotta check it out.
Upsidasium.
But from all of us
Unobtainium.
here at Dice Squad, this is Marshall
Yeah.
Dice, also known as Adam Campbell,
General Dice, Todd Evangelista.
saying, master the elements.
Master whatever you have to master.